All right, today we're going to make a flip chart for multiplying fractions. So you'll need your 4 slips of paper in alternating colors, and you're going to split them up to where you've got about an inch sticking out. Then you're going to take this bottom part and fold it all the way over to where it meets. So you'll have actually 2 different sections. Now most of the time people like to fold it like this. We're not doing that. We're going all the way to the end. And then make a nice crease. At this point, if you wanted to, you could take a stapler and staple right across the top, and so that's what I'm going to do. All right. We're going to title this Multiplying Fractions. And our problem is going to be 2 2/3 times 1 1/2. Step number 1, convert to improper. And that is the Texas method. Anytime we convert to improper, we're going to use Texas, see the T and the X, and according to order of operations, you multiply first, so that's why we multiply the denominator by the whole number, and then add the numerator. That is 6 plus 2 makes 8. Keep the denominator, please. 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3. Keep the denominator, please. And on your next piece of paper, we're going to write step 2. So I'm going to take 8/3 times 3/2. 8/3 times 3/2. Step number 2, multiply straight across. So we're going to say 8 times 3 all over 3 times 2. Step number 3. Simplify. 8 times 3 over 3 times 2. That's going to give us 24 over 6. So to simplify, we're going to look at this number right here. There's 2 different ways we can do this. Since it's improper, we could go ahead and do ice cream math or divide. So our final answer is 4. The other way we could have done it was to take 24/6 and simplify by 2s, simplify by 3s to give us 4 over 1, and any number that's over 1 is that number. Okay. So we're going to create another problem here. 1 1/2 times 3. Okay, so 1 1/2 times 3. What was step number 1? Convert to improper. So 1 1/2 times 3. We've got to do the Texas here. 2 times 1 is 2. Plus 1 makes 3. Keep your denominator. And whole numbers, hopefully you remember that all whole numbers can go over 1. And then we'll move to step number 2, which is multiply straight across. So I'm going to take my 3/2 times 3 over 1, 3/2 times 3 over 1, and we're going to multiply straight across to give us 3 times 3, over 2 times 1. That's going to give us 9 over 2, so that brings us to step 3, which is simplify, if needed. It doesn't always need it, but sometimes it does. So 3 times 3 over 2 times 1, 3 times 3 all over 2 times 1 is going to give us 9 over 2, and this is in fact improper. So ice cream math, 2 into 9. And what do we do with remainders? Do we remember what we do with remainders? That's right, we give them a boost over the divisor. So our final answer is 4 1/2. So on your last piece of paper, we're going to clarify our steps for multiplying fractions. Step number 1, convert to improper if needed. Because sometimes it's a proper fraction, just a regular old fraction. So that would mean you wouldn't have to convert, so you could skip this step. Step number 2, multiply straight across. That's why most people love multiplying fractions, because it's the easiest one, because you just multiply straight across. Step number 3, simplify. Again, if needed. Sometimes it's just not needed. And there you have it, multiplying fractions in 3 easy steps.